All of you open the textbook, page number 5, exercise 1.1. We have completed first question so far in this exercise. Yes or no, my children? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Not responding, anyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now come to the question number 2. Question number 2. Can you read the question number 2, my dear Anmol Deep? My dear Anmol Deep,
Yes,
can
sir.
you read the question number 2?
Given number are 3 and 4. We know that there are infinitely many rational numbers between any two rational number. We need to write insert 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4.
So this is the question number 2. We have to insert, we have to write 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. Actually, there are infinitely many rational numbers between any two rational numbers. Okay, my dear children, please remember this point. Between any two rational numbers, there are infinitely many rational numbers are there. So I wrote that point. We know that there are infinitely many rational numbers. There are infinitely many rational numbers between any two rational numbers. Okay, my dear children.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. Are you able to watch the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we have to insert, we have to write 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. Okay, my dear children. First of all, let us write these two numbers in the form of P by Q. How do you write this number 3 in the form of P by Q? Can you tell me, Darikar? How do you write the
Sir,
number
3
3?
by 1.
Yes, very good. How do you write the number 4 in the form of P by Q? Darikar, can you tell me?
Sir.
How do you write number 4 in the form of P by Q? Darikar, not responding, my dear. Darikar, are you there
Sir,
online?
she's having a network issue, sir.
Okay, ma. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Can you tell me, Krish? Can you tell me, Krish? Krish, are you there online? Krish, are you there online? Are you there online, Krish? Yes. Can you tell me how do you write number 4 in the form of P by Q? How do you write number 4? Okay, my dear Krish. Okay, it's okay. Trinson, can you tell me how do you write number 4 in the form of P by Q? How do you write number 4 in the form of P by Q? Trinson,
Sir.
Trinson, how do you write number 4 in the form of P by
Sir, 4
Q?
by 1.
Very good, very good.
Sir, 4 by 1.
Very good, my dear Trinson. Thank you. Okay, ma. Mahima. Now we have written the given two numbers in the form of P by Q. Okay. Are these two fractions like fractions or not? Are the two fractions like fractions? Can you tell me?
So they are like fractions.
How do you say these two fractions are like fractions? How do you say?
Sir, because denominator is same.
Yes, very good, my dear Bibina. All of you listen the question and answer as well. Okay, my children, don't think that question is not asked to me. Why to pay attention like this? Don't think. Okay, you should pay attention for every moment in the class. Okay, my children. So these two are like fractions. Already these two fractions are like fractions. If not, if the two fractions are not like fractions, first of all we have to make them as like fractions. That is the first step. To insert, to write the required number of rational numbers between any two rational numbers, first step we have to identify the given two rational numbers are like fractions or not. Here already they are like fractions, so no problem, no issues. And the next one, here how many numbers should be inserted between 3 and 4? How many numbers are required? How many
Sir,
numbers
six
are?
rational numbers.
Yes, 6
So
rational
six
numbers.
numbers.
So we have to multiply the numerator and denominator by 6 plus 1. We have to add 1 to the required number of rational numbers. Here required number of rational numbers is 6. Yes or no? Yes or no, my dear? Eileen? Samik? Required number
Yes,
of
sir.
rational numbers is 6.
Yes, sir.
So we multiply the numerator and denominators of these two fractions by 7, not by 6. We increase by 1. Okay, my dear children, multiply this is a 3 by 1, that is the first fraction, this is the second fraction. Here we are going to multiply the numerator and denominator of these two fractions by 7. Okay. Then what will you get here? 3 into 7. Understood this step, my dear children? Understood, my dear Yahuna Singh, Nikita, Samik?
Yes, sir.
Understood this step?
Yes, sir.
We multiplied
Yes, sir.
the numerator and denominators of the above two fractions by 7. I wrote that step clearly here. Then we get 3 into 7 by 1 into 7. Here 4 into 7 by 1 into 7. This is equal to what will you get the first fraction?
21.
Yes, 21 by 7. And what is the second fraction? What will very good, Janesh? Very
Sir,
good.
28%.
28 by 7. You are very sharp, my dear Janesh. Janesh is very active. He is participating the class. He is interacting very actively. Okay, my dear children, all of you should be like Janesh. Okay, my dear children. So we got first fraction is 21 by 7 and the second fraction is 28 by 7. Here denominators are same. So between 21 28, what are the numbers? Can you tell me? Between 21 and 28.
20.
So 22 by 7, 23 by 7,
Yes,
24 by 7,
24 by 7.
yes.
26 by
So
7, 27 by 7.
we write the denominators as it is. we should write 6 rational numbers. So first write the by 7, by 7, by 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For all these 6 fractions, denominator is same. Denominator is the same. Please remember this point, my dear children. We converted the given fractions into like fractions. We got denominator is 7. So here we write 7. 7 as denominator. Understood this point, my dear children? Understood this point? Sridarshan?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then what is the first number in the numerator? Can you tell me, Sridarshan?
22 by 7.
Very good. 22 by 7. Next number 23. 23 by 7. Next number 24 by
24,
7.
sir.
Next number
25.
25. Next
26, sir.
and next number 27.
27.
Yes. So these are the 6 rational numbers. These are only not 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. There are infinitely many rational numbers are there, but they asked us to write only 6 rational numbers between the given 2 numbers. Understood this point, my dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now
Yes,
come to
sir.
shall we go to the next question, my dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Here I am not writing the questions, but in your classwork notes. Please remember this point, my dear children. In your classwork notes, there should be question as well as answer. Not only answers in your classwork notes. Understood this point, my dear children?
Yes,
Don't copy only these answers in your classwork notes. Please remember this point.
Sir, but yesterday mistakenly I wrote those one sum, that one sum
Yes.
without question, sir. From today
Yes.
I follow with question.
Yes, that is why I'm telling you. Some students may forget. Some students may forget this point when you are writing the classwork notes. Keep the textbook aside. Keep your textbook aside. When you are writing the classwork notes, keep your textbook aside. Write the question. After that, copy these answers. Understood this point, my dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Please follow this instruction carefully. Yes. Now come to the third question. Can you read the third question, my dear? Who will read? Just raise your hand. I will select. Very good, Sridarshan. Sridarshan raised his hand first. Okay, my dear Sridarshan, read the question number 3. Read the question.
Find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5.
Yes. Understood this question, my dear Sridarshan?
Yes,
Understood
sir.
meaning of this question? What is given and what is asked here?
Sir, they said to find rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5.
What are given in the question? What are given in the question?
We need to find 5 rational numbers.
Just I am asking you, what are given in the question? For us, what is the data given to us?
3 by 5 and 4 by 5.
What are given? Yes, 3 by 5
Sir,
and
4 by 5, sir.
that only I am asking you. Understood my question?
Yes,
I am
sir.
asking you, first you have to understand the question yourself. You have to question yourself. After reading the question every time, you have to question yourself. What are the data? What is the information given in the question? After that, you have to question yourself. What is the formula? What is the useful information related to given question? And after that, third step, you have to apply that formula correctly. Okay. So first of all, I'm writing given given rational numbers. What are the given rational numbers?
So 3 by 5 and 4 by 5,
3
sir.
by 5 and 4 by 5. Are you able to watch the screen clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Are these two fractions? Are these two fractions like fractions? My dear Sridarshan, are these two fractions like fractions?
Yes, sir. They are like fractions.
How do you say these two fractions are like fractions?
Sir, denominators are same.
Very good. Are you listening the answer and question also, my dear children? All of you. Please listen the
Yes.
question and answer also. All of you listen it carefully. What I am asking the question, it is useful for the question. Okay, right. So these two fractions are like fractions. Now come to the question. How many fractions are required between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5? 5 rational numbers. Yes or no? So by which number we should multiply the numerator and denominators of these two fractions? Can you tell me, Sridarshan? By which
Sir,
number?
5.
Sorry?
Sir,
Sir,
6,
5,
sir.
sir.
5. How many rational numbers required
So
here?
they told to find 5 numbers, we must multiply it with 6.
Very good, very good. That only I am asking Sridarshan. Here they asked 5 rational numbers between these two rational numbers. But I am asking by which number? By which number we should multiply the numerator and denominators of these two fractions? I am asking that question. Okay. Okay, my dear Sridarshan.
Okay, sir.
So multiply by which number we should multiply? Tell me, Sridarshan, by which number we should multiply the numerator? Yes.
Sir, 6.
Yes, very good. Janej, very good, my dear Janej. We multiply by 6. Then we get, then we get just extend this line. Extend this line. Here we are multiplying this numerator and denominator by 6. Yes or no? Sridarshan. In this fraction
Yes, sir.
also, we are multiplying the numerator and denominator by 6. Yes or no? Then what will you get in the first fraction? What will you get the numerator?
Sir, 18 by 30.
Sir,
18
19 by
by
30, sir.
30. Very good, my dear Janej. And the second one is
Sir, 24 by 30.
24 by 30.
24 by 30. So we made two fractions as like fractions. Already they are given like fractions. We multiplied the given two fractions by 6 because they asked 5 rational numbers between these two. Okay. Now required, therefore required 6. Very good, Bibina. First of all, what I told, tell me, Sridarshan, how many denominators with 30 should be written? Sridarshan, how many fractions should be written with denominator 30?
Sir, 5.
Yes, very good. So we should write the with empty numerator. Okay, with empty numerator we write the fractions with the denominator 30. Okay, we write 5 fractions, 1 2 3 4 5. Now come to the numerator part. We completed denominator part of these fractions, 5 fractions, 5 rational numbers. In the numerator, what should we write? What should be written in the numerator? Tell me, Sri Darshan.
Sir, 19,
Yes, very good. After 18, here 18 is there. After 18, 19,
20,
20,
21,
21,
22,
22,
then 23, sir.
23. After that, we got here 24 by 30. Yes or no? So here we got 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Understood this question, my dear children? Understood all of you?
Yes, sir.
If any doubt is there, ask your doubts now itself. Otherwise, watch this video. If possible, I post this class in the form of video format in the Google Classroom. Please watch the video again. I am giving the instruction also in the Google Classroom clearly. Instead of wasting the time by watching TV series or movies or any programs, TV programs or crickets or any unnecessary activities, avoid them. Please spend 45 more minutes to understand these concepts well. Okay, my children, please watch that video again. Okay, don't, yes, utilize the time properly. Time management, that is called time management. After watching the video, if you get any doubts again, ask your doubts personally by phone. You can call me at any time to get your doubts clarified. Okay, my dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now come to the question number 4. Question number 4. Yes. But in the classroom, I don't explain each and every question in the exercise. I will explain maximum number of questions, but don't expect each and every question should be explained in the Google Meet. I will give some questions as homework. You have to try, you have to practice. Okay, my dear children? Now, come to the question number 4. Who will read question number 4? Very good. Yahuna Singh. Carry on, my
Yes,
dear
sir.
Yahuna Singh. Read the question number 4.
State whether the following statements are true or false. Give reason for your answer. Question
Yes,
1. Every natural number is a whole number.
understood this question, my dear Yahuna Singh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Here, in this question, some statements are given. We have to check whether the given statements are true or false. Okay. Now come to the first statement, question number 4. First question. See the first statement. Every natural number is a whole number. Is it a true statement?
So true. True, sir.
Yes, it is a true statement. Give the reason. Sometimes they will ask you justify your answer. Both denote the same. Okay, justify your answer or give reason for your answer. Both denote the same question. What is the reason here? Because every natural number is a there is no other reason. Every natural number is a whole number. That is why this statement is a true statement. If it is a false statement, we have to give a counter example to show that given statement is false. Understood this point, my dear children? To show that given statement is false, you have to give a counter example. Okay. Now come to the second one. Who will read? Nikita? Again,
Sir, I'll read, sir.
Bibina. Wait, my dear Yahuna Singh. Bibina will read
Yes, sir.
second question.
Sir, I'll read it now, sir.
Rahul,
Every integer is a whole number.
is every integer a whole number? Is every integer a whole number?
No, sir.
Do you know what are integers? There are negative integers, 0 and positive integers. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
But in the whole numbers, only positive numbers are there. There are no negative numbers. Negative integers are there. Yes or no? So -1, yes, very good. Minus Janesh. -1 is an integer, but it is not a whole number. Yes or no? Yes or no, my dear Bibina?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this statement is false because we are giving a counter example. We are giving an example, a counter example to show this statement is false because -1 is an integer, but it is not a whole number. But it is not a whole number. Understood this point, my dear children? Understood, my dear Bibina?
Understood, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, who will read the third one? Who will read? Nikita. Okay, Shanti. Okay, ma Shanti. Please carry on.
Yes, sir. Every rational number is a whole number.
Is this statement true?
No, sir.
Every
False,
rational number,
sir.
yes, it is a
False,
false
sir.
statement. Why it is a false statement? Can you tell me reason, Shanti?
Because, sir, rational number. Right?
Just wait, my dear Yahuna Singh. Shanti will
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shanti will give answer. Yes, yes. Okay, my dear Janesh. Shanti, can you tell me the
Yes, sir.
reason why this statement is false? Every rational number is not a whole number. You said okay. You said it is okay. Can you tell me the reason why this statement is false? Can you justify your answer? Can you give an example? Shanti. Tell one example, my dear
Sir,
Shanti.
because even natural numbers are included in rational numbers.
Not it is not correct answer. You have to take only rational numbers and whole numbers. Don't include natural numbers. What is rational numbers? 1 by 2, 2 by 3, yes or no?
Yes.
These
Yes,
are
sir.
yes, these are 1 by 2, 2 by 3. But these are not whole numbers. These are not whole numbers. Okay. 1 by 2. One example is enough. One example is enough. Counter example. This is called counter example. Okay. Because this statement is false, we are giving a counter example. Because 1 by 2 is a rational number, but but it is not a whole number. Got this point, my dear children? Got this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this exercise is over. This exercise is over. Now come to the second exercise. The concepts of second exercise. Yesterday itself we have discussed rational numbers and irrational numbers. The second exercise is completely based on the concepts of rational numbers and irrational numbers. Can you tell me, do you remember what is meant by rational number and what is meant by irrational number? Do you remember anyone? Jesslyn?
Sir,
Just wait, Yahuna Singh. Just wait,
Okay.
my dear Yahuna Singh. Jesslyn, can you tell me? My dear Jesslyn? Okay, Srujana? Tell me, Jesslyn. Do you remember the definitions of rational number and irrational numbers?
The rational number is a number which can be represented.
Can you tell me, my dear Jesslyn?
Sir, can I say?
Okay, my dear Yahuna Singh, all of you listen carefully, my dear children. Yahuna Singh is explaining the definitions of rational numbers and irrational numbers. First, tell me rational numbers, my dear Yahuna Singh.
Rational number is in the form of P by Q.
Don't stop by only by that P by Q. You should complete the sentence. Okay, my dear Yahuna Singh.
Sir.
P by
Yes,
Q.
sir, sir. Rational number is in the form of P by Q, and Q is not equal to 0.
And one more point is also there. One more condition. Yes, my dear Janesh. One more point is there. P and Q should be integers. P and Q are integers. Remember this point, all of you, my dear children. The numbers which can be expressed, the numbers which can be written in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers. Remember this complete definition, my dear children. Don't leave any word. Don't leave any word in the definition. Okay, my dear children. Yes. The numbers which can be written, which can be expressed in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Memorize this definition, my dear children. Memorize this definition well. Okay. Then come to the next type of numbers, that is irrational numbers. Now can you tell me anyone?
Sir, it is in the form of root.
Not only root, my dear Yahuna Singh. Some more irrational numbers are there, not under square root. Pi, for example, pi. Pi is also an irrational number. It is not under square root. Okay, my dear Yahuna Singh.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So the exact definition of irrational numbers is the numbers which cannot be expressed, the numbers which cannot be written in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Just same as that of definition of rational numbers. Just we keep not, that's all. Not only, we add this word not in that definition of rational numbers. The numbers which cannot be expressed, the numbers which cannot be written in the form of P by Q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. Okay, my dear children. For example, root 2. Yesterday I have given the notes also for irrational numbers, root 2, root 3, root 5, root 6 and so on. Pi is also an irrational number. Okay, my dear children. So, now come to the next type of numbers. They are called real numbers. Real numbers. We have discussed first type of numbers, that is natural number. Second type of numbers, that is whole numbers. Third type of numbers, that is integers. Fourth type of numbers, that is rational numbers. And now fifth type of numbers, that is real numbers. Real numbers are nothing but it is a combination of rational numbers and irrational numbers. All the rational numbers and irrational numbers makes together a real numbers, a collection of real numbers. Okay, my children. The collection of rational numbers the collection of rational numbers and irrational numbers together yes, my dear Janice. This is about real numbers. Real numbers are nothing but it is a collection of, this is a combination of rational numbers and irrational numbers. Next point, every real number, we can represent every real number on the number line as a point. Okay, every real number, this is represented by the collection of real numbers is denoted by the capital letter R. Okay, my dear children, remember these points. And the second one, every real number is represented by represented by a unique point on the number line, Also, yes, R denotes the collection of real numbers. Remember this point, my dear children. Also, every point on the number line represents a unique real number. Please remember these points, my dear children, about real numbers. Okay, my dear children. Now the time is 12 past 31 minutes. Now you can leave the meeting. Now you can leave the meeting, my dear children. I will post this classwork notes in the Google Classroom, and if it is possible, I will post this class. I will post this class in the form of video format in the Google Classroom. Please watch the video one more time. Okay, my dear children. And submit your classwork notes every day. Only few students are submitting sincerely. I will give a report. I will give a report of your classwork submission to principal ma'am. Every day I will check your classwork note submission in the Google Classroom. Don't be lazy in submitting your classwork notes, my dear children. Now you can leave the meeting. Take rest. Take care of your health, my dear children. Stay home. Stay safe. Use
Thank you, sir.
mask. Thank you, Anmol.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir.
Thank you, Amma. Thank you all. Thank you, all of you. Yes, 5 is not irrational number because 5 by
Thank
1.
you, sir.
Okay, my dear Bibina. Thank you, Amma. Janesh, 5 can be written as 5 by
Thank you,
1.
sir.
Yes or no? Okay, thank you, my dear Trinson. Janesh, 5 can be written as 5 by 1. Yes or no? We expressed number 5 in the form of P by Q. We expressed number 5 in the form of P by Q. Yes. Then what are the numerators and denominator? 5 is integer and denominator is also integer 1. Yes or no? Numerator is an integer and denominator is also integer. So it is said to be a rational number. The conditions are satisfied. Yes or no? Janesh? Since the conditions are satisfied, the number 5 is said to be a rational number. Understood, my dear Janesh? Now leave the class. Now leave the meeting, my dear Jesslyn. For irrational numbers, Q and P are integers. For any case, P and Q should be integers. P and Q should be integers. Numerator and denominator should be integers. In that case only, the number is said to be rational number. Otherwise, it is not a rational number. Root 2. Root 5. Root 5. Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you, my dear Janesh. Thank you. Jesslyn, you can leave meeting. My dear Jesslyn, you also can leave the meeting. Jesslyn, my dear Jesslyn, why are you staying back online? Why are you not leaving the meeting? Jesslyn?